What we're going to do today is talk about the 5 reasons why the Canadian detached market is doing so good. But first, if you like this type of content, please click and subscribe or follow us on Instagram at Carish Real Properties. Okay, so there is a bunch of reasons why the detached market has outperformed both townhouses, duplex or semi-detached across Canada and the condo market, and these are the top 5. The number one reason detached homes are doing so well this year is because we actually started with a very good foundation. Before COVID hit, both January and February were stellar months across a bunch of the country. Specifically in our area, just outside of Vancouver, detached market was already off to a fantastic start before lockdown, somewhere between March 12th and 14th. The second reason why detached is doing so well, or single family homes, we call them in our marketplace, is the fact that interest rates dropped when the pandemic hit. Everybody's worried about financial problems. The Canadian government did drop interest rates, first a quarter point and then I think a half point after that. So interest rates are actually at an all-time low. Therefore, money is cheap. People can afford to pay more. Therefore, prices go up. The third reason single family detached homes are doing so well is nobody wanted to be locked up anymore in those, tiny shoebox in the sky type condos, right? You're talking downtown people, maybe even going to that detached house still in the city. That's happening a lot in Toronto these days. So people were very sick of being cooped up in anywhere from 500 square feet all the way up to 1,200 square feet. Let me tell you, I'm in a single family home in the suburbs, and with 4 people in the house, even this could feel tight at times. So people just want more space, single family homes, things like yards. And number 4 is actually even attached to kind of the same concept. And that's kind of an exodus from the city. Now, a lot of the people that live in the city were just going from, let's call it a, 2 bed, 2 bath, to a small house still within the city, if that's in their financial means. However, there's a whole ton of people that went, wait a minute, my place in the city in downtown Toronto or in downtown Vancouver, my place in the city's, 800 square feet and it's worth $900,000. Do you know what I can get for that in the burbs? So there's just a big exodus of people moving to detached homes from downtowns in those, major metropolitan areas into, let's call it where I am in Surrey or Maple Ridge, a little bit further out where they can get a patch of grass, a detached house, maybe a house with a suite, and they're actually out no less dollars per month than they were in town in that little shoebox in the sky. So people are leaving the core areas. And the number 5 reason, this might be a little bit more specific to my marketplace within the province of British Columbia. We have major issues with Strata Insurance. It seems to be settling a little bit, and it was actually the number one housing concern of the NDP government before we actually went into lockdown. However, it got pushed aside. Those issues still persist. The NDP government is actually trying to deal with them, but there's a whole bunch of band-aids right now on a pretty big wound. So a lot of people are shying away from any sort of strata because of those insurance issues. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 reasons why detached single family homes are the best market generally across the whole country. If you like this type of content, please click and subscribe. Reach out anytime. Hello@krproperties.ca, and we'll see you next time.